Hello, fifth grade instrumentalists. It's Mr.Klopchin. And today we're going to be talking about how to make a sound on the tuba and your first couple of notes that you're going to learn to play on your tuba. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is how to make a sound on your mouthpiece. Now, it's really important when you play tuba that your lips in the middle are firm but a little bit looser than other brass instruments. We often refer to it as like a motorboat sound that you're going to make. The important thing is that you're going to want to make sure your corners are nice and firm. So it ends up looking kind of like this, pulling the corners back and saying, and then making your lips a little bit loose after you get that M shape. I put my fingers here so you can see that my corners still remain tight. A lot of the time when people and students go to play tuba, they end up going like this. It doesn't make the greatest sound on the tuba. So it's really important that you get that motorboat sound while still keeping your embouchure a little bit firm in the corners. So what I would suggest doing is taking your mouthpiece, and it's important to warm up on your mouthpiece as much as you can before you play the tuba. I would recommend about 5 to 10 minutes just playing on the mouthpiece before you do anything. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that mouthpiece, bring it on up. Don't want to have it up here touching your nose or too far down here. I want to have it right in the center, and you're going to make that buzzing sound like this. All right. Now, if you have trouble with that sound at first, keep trying. You don't want to push your lips into the mouthpiece. You want to have the embouchure kind of against your teeth a little bit and just use lots of air. Try to stay as relaxed as possible, and you'll get that great sound to come out. The best advice I would give if you're having trouble is to slow down your air. Often on the tuba, our air goes in too fast and the note goes up way too high. So think about taking a big breath and then releasing that air very slowly. All right. You might want to pause the video, go back, and kind of try to work that out with this video so that you can get good buzzing going on your mouthpiece. Again, about 5 to 10 minutes every day should be great. Next, grab your tuba, and we're going to talk about the first couple of notes you're going to play. Now, hopefully you watched how to put your tuba together, that video, and hopefully you watched how to hold your tuba. All right, and so today I'm going to be playing on my side-winding tuba right here. Let me adjust my camera a little bit so you can see what keys I'm pushing down when I push it down. Hold on 1 second. Whoa. Technical difficulties. Sorry, everyone. All right, you should be able to see. There we go. Now, I'm going to play this note. I'm going to play some notes right here. The first one we're going to do is D. That's where I push the first 2 keys down. Now, if you're on your sidewinder, it's going to be the first 2 keys closest to your mouthpiece. And even on the on-top one, it's going to be the first 2 keys closer to your mouthpiece as well. So I'm going to play this note for a while so you can hear it and you can match that pitch as best as you can. So that way, if you have trouble, you can go back and you have a long time to kind of try to iron out the note. So this is D with the first 2 keys pushed down. Again, if your note is too high, you want to try and just relax and slow down that air and take a big Darth Vader breath like we talked about in the breathing video. All right. The second note we're going to play here is E flat. E flat just pushes down the first key closest to the mouthpiece. Again, if you're doing a top tuba, it's just going to be the first key right here, closest to the mouthpiece. So whether it's a sidewinder on the side or up top, you want to make sure your first valve is going down. This is called E flat. And again, I'm going to play it for a while so that you can go back and try and match the pitch with me. All righty, nice job. Now our last note today is going to be F. F is no keys down, whether you're on top or on the side. So that's kind of easy. And it's also the highest note that we're going to learn to start the year here. So if you had trouble with the D and the E flat, you might want to start off by trying to play the F because it's the higher one of the ones we're going to know. And it's probably the easiest ones of the ones that we're going to try to hit this year. So here's what F sounds like. right. So to quickly review, the 3 notes we learned today were D, first 2 valves closest to you, whether you're on top or on the side. E flat, first valve closest to you, whether you're on the top or on the side. And F, no fingers down at all, on the top and on the side. All right. So please feel free to go back and watch any of this video again to help yourself match the pitch that you're trying to get, or if you need help with the buzzing. And if you have trouble with all of this, don't worry. Your band teacher will help you during your lesson to make sure you're doing a great job. All right. So keep working at it, and we'll see you soon.